everyone. Oops, hold on. This is way too close. Hold it. Is that gonna work? No. No. Okay, hold on. Gosh. What does Facebook do to this? I swear to God. Facebook Live. What happens then? Okay. That's better. Now, okay, hold on. Tilt. Panoramic. There we go. Yes, this is the stuff we deal with when ma. Wow, okay. Much better. Much better. Sorry about that, you guys. Don't ask. Don't ask. I don't know till I go live that this is actually happening. And now that we're all cleared up, sorry about that. Hi, everyone. It's Friday. Happy Friday. It's been an interesting week. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the energies and a little bit about how to clear it. I'm going to guide you through a clearing because I think we all need that in some way or another. I wish I had all the answers. I have quite a few of them. I have others that I definitely have, but I don't dare say because I don't necessarily know for sure. So there's my logical mind. I want to know for sure before I say anything to anyone. Being an empath has not been simple. Feeling and sensing has not been simple. It hasn't been simple for anybody living through the times that we're in this week. If you, in some way or another, everyone has to be taking notice of the craziness that's in the world. And yet, how much are we feeling? How much are we allowing in? How much are we taking notice of it? So to me, how we relate to the world is what we let into ourselves. What we take notice of in the world. And right now, the world is pretty disruptive. There are a lot of major changes. So you have to be really cognizant. And even if you are cognizant of that idea and that awareness, you have to be really careful that you're not absorbing it and you're not impacted by it negatively. It's like anything else. If we watch a terror movie or a horror movie, whatever you want to call it, scary movie, in some way that movie could impact our psyche, all right, energetically impact us when we sleep and whatnot. If we go to a rally and people are angry or upset or voicing their opinion, you've got a lot of energies around you. What's the predominant feeling here? All right, and that could impact you. If you go to a rock concert and everything is just hunky-dory and loving and beautiful and exciting, you're going to be impacted by that. All right, so on a global scale versus on an individual scale with a person versus what is it that you're holding within yourself? How strong is that? What are you hiding? What have you hid away within yourself? So with all those dynamics in mind, how does somebody traverse or navigate through what's happening in their life? How do you clear energy that's impacting you? If you are an empath and you resonate with that, I can tell you that you have the capacity to transmute the energy as long as you connect to higher vibrations and allow that to flow through your body. As long as you put your energy, your effort, and your emphasis on living that feeling, being that feeling, and intentionally taking a stronger stance to eliminate leaks, eliminate cords, eliminate anything that is exhausting your mind from the present moment that you're in. Any concerns, mental, emotional, any habits. I'm worried. I am ashamed, I am, any internal talks. I'm a failure. I can't get this right. I just don't know. I'm so confused. All of this stuff plays a role. How do we step into who we are, what we are, and love that feeling of that? So what we are is not our name, it's not our identity, it's not the happenings around us. It's actually on a much higher vibration who you are. And when you can get into that quiet space of who you are, you got it. You got it. You can allow those energies, those vibrations to permeate every cell in your body and to clear it. Now, does that mean that you're going to be that all the time? And all the time, certainly, we can go through this exercise and I can definitely guide you through clearing. And then what is it that you do the rest of the day? Who is it that you navigate around? What is it that you're thinking the rest of the day? What is it that you're focused on the rest of the day? How is it that you are navigating? How is it that you engage with the happenings? How is it that you think? How is it, what emotions, what relationships are ramping up? I had a conversation last couple days with someone I've known for a while, and she goes, Michelle, I've been in this relationship for 10, 15 years with this best friend of mine, and now I've just had it. She's been doing this all along and blah, 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 right? I get it, but I love her, but now she thinks it's, I took a read of the message and I stepped back and I'm like, this has been going on for 15 years. And you can blame somebody else, but you have to take responsibility for the fact that you let that storyline continue for 15 years. And just now you're going back 15 years and looking at it. Sure. Take responsibility, make your peace, end the relationship, separate, however you want to call this. Wow. There's a lot of going on upstairs. Hopefully they stop. This is why I need like a totally separate space. I mean, everybody is in this house right now. Everybody in our family. It will not be long term. My kids will go to college. Things will change. But right now, they were doing a bunch of things upstairs. I hope you didn't hear all that. So, what was my point? Everybody I meet, new empath, don't know anything about an empath, advanced empath. Every single one of us has things that are specific to us, things that we specifically use as tools, things that we believe in, things of how we see the world, how we engage in the world, how we teach others based on our own experience. And I want to respect that in each one of you. And I ask you to respect it in me because you're guiding your life. I'm guiding mine. I can only share what I know with an understanding that it's not everything and anything. It's not the end all and the be all of the world, right? It's what has worked for me. And other people can define and say how they see empaths and how they separate it out and how they did this or did that. That worked for them, all right? So I'm speaking to the ones who get it. Vibrations matter. You care. You've got some idea that you have some gifts and a role to play with what's going on in the world. And you want to navigate this with a little bit more insight. You don't want to struggle with anxiety, overwhelm, depression, or anything else. You're not a victim to any of this. You want to use this gift to the best of your ability. You want to clear any emotional pains that you shoved down, any traumas that have been part of your path, because the clearer you are as a vessel, I put us to a glass of water. We are a glass of water, and along the way, little specks of dust go into this water. And if we don't intentionally stir, clear that water, there will be residue in different parts, and there will be heaviness that are part of your path. So the more you stir and clear and become more balanced over how you show up, what you say when you show up, then you can truly positively impact yourself first and then the world around you. The more you allow programming, ideas that are heavy, good, bad, right, wrong, to occupy your train of thought, your beliefs, your projections, your ideas, it's like a creative force. It creates more of that. So, the best way to navigate through today and this year is to center yourself as an observer of what's happening and to stop judging one side or the other side, and to stay back from those, or at least put some kind of a filtration system of a boundary to believing, absorbing, engaging with anything that gets you out of that heart-centered space. Anything. Because certainly if we can hold our own and not get swayed or get angry, we're fine. But the moment we see something, we step back. We step back. Because that's not going to be any fun. All right? So, what do I think is going to happen this year? It's going to be a free-for-all. Lots of things are going to be falling down. I think there's no avoiding it. There's no avoiding it. People's emotions have been riled. People's rights have been trampled. Whether they're right, they're wrong, they believe this, they believe that. Once emotions are ignited, they need to be calmed down in an appropriate way. People need to be heard. People need to feel like they have a place and what they say matters. Whether that's you or me, what we say matters to some degree. Not to infringe on another person, but for me to feel sovereign. So that feeling of sovereignty is when you take back your power. And my power and my peace of mind and my love is not contingent on what's happening in the world. And certainly I have an idea and I have a belief and I have places that I'm going. My dear, I'm recording live. Holy, holy, holy. This is what's going on in my life. This is what's going on. So I apologize. They're all home. So that being said, let me just do one thing, okay? Just one thing. Running the water. Okay. So, sorry. Did you see my strong side? She exists. She definitely exists. All right. So, what I would say to you is this. I'm going to walk you through this. It'll be good. It'll be really good. If you wake up with anxiety in the morning or you feel bouts of anxiety during the day, the important part for you is to recognize that you have the opportunity and the knowledge and the skill to stop or to clear what's come rising to the surface. You're blessed that you feel it. There's some people that don't feel what that is enough to clear it. All right? So find a nice quiet space. A nice quiet space. I'm going to close my eyes because it'll help me get my center back. I have to tell you, I just think life is very interesting. Life is very interesting. We're going to allow ourselves to move into our body even more. So it's like you're seeing a lightness move in through the top of your head and slowly move its way down to your seat. And you're going to allow that energy to move down, hold itself steady, and allow it to permeate through your torso, your whole figure, your whole body, the upper part of your body from your seat on up. You're just letting it permeate through every cell, every organ, within your blood, within your bones, your neck, your shoulders. It's just putting you in a different space, okay? Now, I want you to be focused on your feet. As you listen to my voice, you're focusing on your feet. And you're seeing some beautiful, actually what I see is green, like green leaves underneath your feet. You're going to allow yourself to just breathe in from your feet as you tune into those green leaves. Some beautiful green leaves. Beautiful green leaves. And that energy from those leaves moves up, activating your feet, your legs, your upper thighs, root chakra, and actually it starts streaming up your body into a beautiful tree. Woo. And the tree has branches, and the tree has leaves on it. Maybe we have some budding going on. It's really growing. All right. And this growth of beautiful, I see it as almost like a flower, like a light pink that's draping over your trunk is you, the roots are your feet, and this beautiful leaves with the flowers are draping over you and coming around your body to warm your body. And as it warms your body, it wraps around your body very gently, and it brings in calm, and it brings in hope, and it brings in surrender, joy. You let this feeling move through you, surround you, empower you, relax you. All right. You can stay here as long as you like because it's a beautiful place to be. Deep breath. Now your body is energetically going to do what your body needs to do. It's a natural process. When you take the time to allow, and this is just one example, one very quick example of how you can get into that space and what that space feels like. Okay? Now, if I'm just going to let, if you want to continue here, I would say pause this right now because I'm going to just talk a little bit more about healing circles that happen every month. Twice a month they happen. And, I feel strongly about the fact that together we're stronger. We learn from that. We expand from that. As long as our heart is in the right place, together we grow. So the healing circles are meant to bring insight and knowledge on a specific topic each month. And they're also meant to help you clear energetically, because every day you absorb. Every day you run into things that can get you into trouble. As you learn, as you become aware, your life will shift. You will shift. So, thank you. Thank you, all of you, for being here in this group. I hope you enjoyed this clearing. It's just an example of it. I'm going to put the link to the healing circles in one of the comments. You can look for it, scroll for it, and find it. I would love to have you join me. If you haven't tried them out yet and you'd like to look at them more, send me a message. I'm more than happy to have you participate in one or two of them to see if you like them. And besides that, if you are struggling to release and clear and gain new skills, I do have private clients that I take on. Those are limited spots. So please message me. I'm more than happy to talk to you, and we can see what your specific situation is. I do have a program starting in May, but that's starting in May, and that'll be a pretty good-sized program that's going to go even deeper into these topics. So thank you for being here. Comments, suggestions, replays, comment. Let me know you watch this. Let me know what your thoughts are. And till next time, have yourself a great day. Thank you.